Come vape with me. I'm going to tell you about my Mig Cig. It's a Mig Cig. It came all the way from America. I don't know if you can get them in the UK, but a lot of my viewers live in the USA and Canada. So this is for you.
This is what I received from Mig Cigs. I've had such fun with my Mig Cig. The Mig Cig that I've had the most fun with is this, and I'm going to show you very shortly how it works. It's extra long, and it's extra long because it has a computer in the top of it. In the pack, which came in this nice leatherette pouch, I also got 2 black batteries and loads of flavors. Vanilla I liked. I don't do fruits, and I definitely don't do menthol, but I enjoyed this very strong tobacco, and I'm currently vaping on Sahara, so I'm going to talk about this in a minute.
This is a Mig Cig, and it's extra long, and the reason for that is it has a brain in the top of it that allows it to vape like an ego battery. It's very cigarette looking like, but it vapes like an ego because it's vaping at 4.2 volts constantly. And this is what it looks like. I've used this for 24 hours. I'm waiting for the battery to go flat because I believe there is no warning, and that might be a little drawback to it. It doesn't indicate when it's going to stop because it's a controlled voltage output. So you have no way of knowing how much battery power there is left in this Mig Cig. But the experience is pretty good. When I got this device, and I'll show you how it comes, inside the carrying case is a very nice storage device for your batteries. Those are 2 batteries, normal looking black batteries. And in the top there are tanks, 2 tanks, and I'm dying to try them. They're very elegant, long tanks. Those I haven't used yet, but I'm going to. It would make this device look very elegant. It would be tank vaping instead of cartomizer vaping. This is very pleasant. The cartomizers are well filled and last a while. They come in all flavors. This is blueberry, and actually in the boxes there are 5 blister packs, so you just pop them out. I've taken out a blueberry because it matches my outfit today, which is full green, of course. I've just told you that in another movie. You pop the caps off. Those caps are useful if you're going to refill your cartomizers, which you can. I know because I've tried it. And then you simply screw it on the end as all e-cigs work. And that is a new cartomizer on my Mig Cig. And this Mig Cig is vaping as if it were an ego battery. I think it's 360 milliamp hours, which is sort of half of a 650 milliamp hour ego battery. I'm not vaping this all the time, but I'm making sure I vape it for a long time every day, and this is my 2nd day using this extra long battery. Let me show you how extra long it is compared to their normal battery. So there it is. So it's a good inch to me longer, and this I have tried, and that works as well as any other battery. I think it's well, I don't know. I'm guessing if I tell you 250 milliamp hours. But it lasted me well. It looks nice going out with it, and the shorter one, it's easy to cup in your hand so that you can stealth vape or vape discreetly. This one, I can still get it, my hand over the end and cup it because they all vape with blue LEDs on the end. This is blueberry, and of course I don't like fruits very much. And it'll do. I preferred the vanilla. The vanilla is very nice, and the tobacco flavors are very nice. That's the Sahara. When I've had Sahara before, when I first started vaping, it's a very gentle tobacco flavor. This is Red Zeppelin. It's a nice eye-opening tobacco vape. But this one is dreadful. And it's dreadful because it's menthol. And boy, do I hate menthol. So if you like menthol, you will like the Mig Cigs menthol flavor. So Mig Cigs, I presume that they would be able to ship to you in the UK. But it's a very nice starting device with a nice case, zips up, places to store your batteries, tanks for a e-cig looking like battery. Now that is very interesting, and I'm going to try that. That would make it not look like a cigarette. These batteries are black. Now I prefer the black battery, but the black battery with the tank on, or I would use the tank on my extra long, very brainy battery. The carrying pouch has everything you need in it. You can store your connection, your computer connection, and that came with a wall plug too, with an American plug. But that's all right for me because I've got adapters. You can pop everything that you need into your carrying case with your tanks and with extra. The cartomizers are 2.8 resistance, and they make a very easy way. You don't have to pull. In fact, a manual electronic cigarette is easier on the draw than a non-manual one. Somehow, you don't have to draw so hard because your breath isn't triggering the mechanism. As you push the button down, you are triggering the mechanism. So the draw on the vape is easier, I think, on manually controlled, that is with the button, electronic cigarette. So I've had great fun with my Mig Cig. A Mig Cig, M-I-G-C-I-G, and they are available in the USA, and I presume that they would mail to us here in the UK. Otherwise, how did I get this? The black batteries are also manual batteries. So in order to start them, you push the button, and it's a very nice, non-squishy button. And it's quite a firm button to push down. And I think it has no mechanism to switch the battery off. Now that worries me as I've been using it, because when I drop it in my handbag, I'm worrying that something will depress the button and start my battery vaping all by itself. So far, that hasn't happened, and it might be because it needs quite a firm pressure to start the battery firing.